Alright, yeah, welcome back to some more Magic Arena, and today is Mana Burn Day, and also today is going to be a bit of a short video, mostly because, you know, this is going to be such an aggressive deck that most of the games are going to go so quickly. So what's Mana Burn? Mana Burn is the series where we play decks that require pure skill and determination to win the game. So today we're going to be playing this deck, which is it's named WTF. It's going to be a quick deck tech, because we're playing Treasure Hunt in Historic. Treasure Hunt, 1 and a blue, sorcery. Reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a non-land card. Then put all cards revealed this way into your hand. So, we got 3 non-lands in our deck. One's Thud, which sacks a creature to deal damage equal to the sacrificed creature's power to any target. And then we've got this unplayable piece of crap, X Elenora, the Discerning. 5 mana for a 0/4, but its power is equal to the number of cards in your hand, and when it enters the battlefield, you draw a card. I know what you're thinking. Whoa. Calm down, the power level is off the charts. I know, but it keeps getting better. Spells your opponents cast that target X Elenora cost 2 more to cast. So, I don't know if you have noticed how we're going to win the game, but we're going to really skillfully mulligan until we find a Treasure Hunt. From there, Treasure Hunt is going to either find us a Thud, a X Elenora, or another Treasure Hunt. Treasure Hunt is going to get us lots of lands. We have 45 islands because 44 just didn't seem enough, to be honest. So I ended up adding 45. 4 Sulphur Falls to make sure that we can get that Thud just in case. And 4 Reliquary Tower, giving us no maximum hand size, which means we don't have to discard any of the lands we draw, which means that X Elenora's power should be larger than 20 when we cast it. I know what you're saying. Does this look like a deck that can compete? Absolutely. There's nothing that so far has beaten this deck, because I haven't played it yet. So, you know, so far it's undefeated. So, yeah, we're going to have a little bit of a short video today because I don't know how many times we can ruffle stomp our opponent before it gets boring. I don't know about you guys. So, without further ado, let's get into some gameplay. Let's see what we can do in the historic queues. And I hope you guys enjoy. If you do, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, all that jazz. Let's get into the game. Alright, we're in, and we have a X Elenora, but we do not have a Treasure Hunt, and that's the big card that we need in our hands, so honestly, I'm gonna mull. And we got another X Elenora. It's going so well so far. Let's mull again. All islands, I like it, and we've got a Treasure Hunt. Okay, so we're gonna put all the islands to the bottom and take this 4-card hand. Honestly, this is as overpowered as all hell. So, we do have Deck Master up here, just in case we forget what is in our deck. It happens, you know. Our opponent seems to be playing some sort of, I guess, artifact aggro is what we'll call it. Let's get the Reliquary Tower, so that next turn we can just play Treasure Hunt onto. Emery, Lurker of the Lock. Now, is this a blue-white deck that has all that glitters? That's what I aim to find out. We're not going to take any damage, which is going to be our opponent's downfall. Treasure Hunt. Don't counter it. Alright, we drew 1 card. Oh, boy. Watch out, opponent. Watch out. We're coming for you. Alright, Witching Well. Scries. I don't think that they can put anything to the top that is powerful enough, which is exactly why they chose bottom for both of them. We are just going to overwhelm our opponent here. Now, they might go for the puppet to make a 1/1, because, you know, pressuring me is a good idea. Let's go Treasure Hunt. See what we can get. We drew 1 card. May I remind you that there are 47 cards in my deck, of which constitute a redraw if we should hit them. Lands like that one right there. We did it. I don't know what to tell you guys. I do not know what to tell you. Clearly, our opponent's deck is too powerful. I just don't know how to compete. We drew a land. Didn't see that coming. Alright, Sir Elenora. We drew a land. Alright, so we have some 4/4 now. We can actually defend ourselves, which is pretty good. We're only taking 1 in the air. We've also got, you know, 3 power on the bottom, but I don't think that they're going to be wanting to trade those off. Mishra's Self-Replicator. Cool card. Cool card. Ooh, we're wanting to trade things off, I see. Alright, well. Time to start trading. Getting in 1 damage to lose a Stone Coil Serpent. I mean, it's not as if I'm pressuring our opponent after all. We drew a land. Alright, we did it. I'm going to pass, because again, I do want to be able to block the ground targets, and now there's a Mishra's Self-Replicator we got to worry about. They take 1 from the Mystic Forge, which, as far as I'm concerned, means they're basically dead. This is maybe the longest game of Treasure Hunt you should expect. Not gonna lie. Alright, not gonna get in with a Replicator. That seems like a good idea. So, these guys copy each other, and they keep the same activated ability. We drew a land, which is pretty good, not gonna lie. I imagine if we draw a Treasure Hunt, we're going to win the game, though. As hilarious as that sounds. We are literally, like, a Treasure Hunt away from victory. Because Treasure Hunt can either hit Sir Elenora, which is obviously a whiff, or it can hit Treasure Hunt, which is a redraw, or it hits Thud. We draw Sulphur Falls, we Thud our opponent in the face, probably for lethal. So we'll see what happens. I mean, they're getting 2/2s. Opponent's getting to play their deck. That's for sure. So we've basically got, like... I haven't done the math. Maybe we've only got, like... Yeah, we've only got, like, 1 more draw left to go. So it's Treasure Hunt or bust. Alright, let's get rid of that original version. So yeah, we're at 7. We drew a land. And that's... the game, ladies and gentlemen. Well played, me. Alright, let's go for another one. Alright, we're in. And it actually took us 1 minute and 10 seconds to get matchmaked against our opponent. I'm not going to go out and shoot theories about why that might be, but I think that it was searching for a worthy opponent. And there were none that were worthy. So we're going to keep mulliganing until we find Treasure Hunt, as is tradition. Doesn't matter how many cards we have in hand, as long as we have 1. There we go. 1, and it is Treasure Map. Alright, so we're going to keep that. We're going to bottom all the lands. And this looks exactly the same as the last one. So let's see if we can draw more than 1 card with our Treasure Hunt. We'll see. Our opponent also mulliganed down real low. Potential for them to also be Treasure Hunt. Please no Mystical Dispute. Alright. We hit Treasure Hunt. It's in there. Oh boy. We Treasure Hunting. Alright, they got a Treasure Hunt. I gotta imagine that their win con's a little bit better than mine. Though what they have done here is made the grave Treasure Hunt mistake of not playing Reliquary Tower. Which means they're discarding to hand size. If their cards in hand matter, they're in big trouble. Alright, so, I mean, I'm going to go Sulphur Falls because it's literally like the only other land I can play here that makes any difference. There's Treasure Hunt. Alright, so the last Treasure Hunt is either going to hit Treasure Hunt or it's going to hit Sir Elenora. Either one of those is a good hit. They're going with the Jace win con. Alright. So they're going to have to do something. Do something real powerful. You know what? It did find me a worthy opponent. Well, minus the discarding to hand size part. I guess it really doesn't matter for them, since they're a Jace win con. Mine kind of cares about cards in hand, so makes a little sense, I suppose. I'm going to play my land first, just on the off chance that there's, like, I don't know, counter unless you pay X kind of cards that I have to worry about. There's Elenora. Oh boy. It's actually not powerful enough to kill my opponent. Oh, that's hilarious. Alright, Mystic Sanctuary puts treasure hunt on top. Okay. Suppose that's a thing we could do. Now, they're gonna go for me. Okay. So, let's go Island, Sir Elenora. Threatening that Jace. I think hitting Jace is just as effective as hitting our opponent here. If they mill themselves and cannot stop my Sir Elenora, they're in big trouble. Alright, they got 4 cards left and they are out of cards. So I'm going to hit Jace. We're going to see what happens. I could hit him in the face as well, because I do have a Thud. It's technically 30 damage on Sir Elenora here.
Let's try this.
Alright, do you have an Unsummon? Or Dispel? No. No, they do not. Alright. Wow. That was a close one, wasn't it? My goodness. Top tier magic. Damn, we actually get to keep an opening hand. That is crazy. Also took us 45 seconds to find a worthy opponent this time around, so this should be a really good game. So what we're going to do this time around is not play Treasure Hunt on turn 2, because what we want to do is make a Reliquary Tower play on any turn where we Treasure Hunt here. So we don't want to be discarding to hand size is the big issue. So as long as this Treasure Hunt hits a Reliquary Tower, we're in a good spot. Wow. My luck today has been immense. Alright, let's get rid of these islands that they know about. We wouldn't want them, you know, knowing about the composition of my hand now, would we? That's some very poor running we've had today. So if anyone was ever curious about how unlucky I am when playing Magic the Gathering, I think playing a Treasure Hunt deck today and whiffing several times is a good indicator of how horrific my luck is. 2 Veil of Summers. Okay. And there's a Reliquary Tower. We got it. We can even Treasure Hunt again. Might as well, right? There we go. So Elenora's power is up to 21, so we can play her next time, and as long as our opponent doesn't have like a fight spell, I'm guessing is why they're running Season of Growth, then we get to win next turn. Yeah, let's just play an island, play Sir Elenora. Some power coming in. We have a spare Sir Elenora off of the Treasure Hunt, or a Thud as well, also an option. We're going to go for the Thud. I think it goes without saying. I don't think Magic is worth playing if you're not thudding someone at least once a year. Enter the unknown. Alright. We're exploring. I'd like to know what my opponent's doing. Frankly, it looks interesting, but I don't know if it's competitive. Says the man with the Sir Elenora Thud deck. Alright, well now they have a 5/5, which is obviously a problem. I have a Sir Elenora, which basically means I win. Let's go Treasure Hunt. Just looking for that Thud. There it is. 40 points at yo face. And a Veil of Summer will not stop you because it only protects from blue and black, and that is red. Alright, so that was a pure showing of skill. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. Let's go for another one, I guess. One minute and 20 seconds to find our unworthy opponent this time around, so you know the drill. It's mull until we get a Treasure Hunt. We got one. Alright, to the bottom with you. Into the trash. So this looks like a turn 3 Treasure Hunt into hopefully a Reliquary Tower. That's the plan at least. See if our opponent can compete. Once upon a time. Yep, that's kind of like Treasure Hunt 0.5. Everybody knows that this gets lands better than Once Upon a Time does. So, get good, opponent, I guess, is kind of what I want to say. Alright, land and go. Taking one. We are basically dead at this point. Wild Growth, Walker. Okay, so we're going to treasure hunt first to find Reliquary Tower. We whiff. Cool. And we win! So, I guess what I want to tell you is that I haven't cut any of the matches that I've played today. Not one. This is the win rate that you are seeing. It is an absurdly high win rate. So, I guess this is why Wizards didn't want to have historic best of one contribute to dailies, because honestly, if it did, this is all I would play. Because it wins me the game in, well, this particular bit of footage is 3 minutes and 3 seconds long, and that's not including the bits I'm going to cut out. This deck is a powerhouse. Watch out, Tier 1. I'm coming for you. Alright, we have literally everything we need to win the game in our hand. So we're going to keep this one. This is a great 7. My god. Watch out, opponent. Yeah. Their username is what happens when you freak out at the power level of your opponent's deck. It's just spam keyboard. Alright, Reliquary Tower, go. Now treasure map, treasure hunt, sorry, not treasure map. Also a powerful card, might add. He's not going to have us discarding to hand size. Grixis, Royal Scions. You got it. This could be a Thought Erasure deck. That would suck. Agent of Treachery. It is a Reanimator deck, which shouldn't be too much of an issue in theory. We drew one card. We're very good at doing that with Treasure Hunt, I've found.
A quest of mystery.
What I'm thinking, though, is... Fire's Invention, okay. What I'm thinking, though, is that we're going to be in a really good position against Thought Erasure because our hand's going to be so full that the potential for our opponent to misclick on cards in our hand is going to be very high. And I appreciate that about a hand. Alright. So we have the X Elenora. I just need my Thud. Kenneth, okay. Kenneth, Reanimate, Agent of Treachery, looks like. It's pretty good. Takes Reliquary Tower. Joke's on you. I have 2 more in my hand. You're gonna die. No, actually, we're gonna die. It's literally, it's already game over, chat. I want you to know that. We lost the moment we kept our hand. Or did we win? It's a matter of perspective, I suppose. Blood for Bones, steals my land, yeah. Opponent's not interested in seeing what happens when I treasure hunt again. That's clearly the case. Alright, then we take 7. And then we take another bit. Ah, Reliquary Tower, nice. Nice. I don't know why I'm playing this out, to be honest. We're here, we're doing it, but that's an Emery. Why does that exist in your deck? Why? I guess it's for self-mill purposes.
Is crystallizing.
It's alright, I guess. Primeval's Glorious Rebirth, and that is why we hang around, chat. That is why we look to our opponent's deck for god-tier plays. That is a Primeval's Glorious Rebirth, bringing back Muldrotha, Nicol Bolas, Lyra Dawnbringer. Good lord. My opponent's so good at this game. -10. Well played. Yep, I actually should have GG'd them. They definitely deserve that. Let's go for one last game, because I imagine that the last one's definitely going to be the most interesting one. Couldn't possibly be more interesting than what's just happened here, surely, but I have a sneaky feeling it might be. Alright, we're in. Greatest hand of all time. Let's go. Let's do this. So, yeah, as I mentioned, this is like the first time I'm playing this deck. So obviously I do have a few suggestions on how to change the deck. Some of these islands, for example, we should have 3 Mystic Sanctuaries. We won't need any more than that, obviously, in our deck. But yeah, they should definitely be in here just so that we can put Treasure Hunt back on top. Honestly, the likelihood of that coming up and being relevant is somewhat relevant, I suppose. But you're not really going to get use out of it until turn 4, so something to keep in mind. But yeah, there should be a Mystic Sanctuary or 2 in here. I think 3 is the exact amount you want. Looks like we're up against Reanimator. Alright, let's see if we get to keep our lands. That will be interesting. We're going to Treasure Hunt next turn. We're going to try and dodge a Thought Erasure. If we get Thought Erasure, we lose. So, let's see what happens. It's like we're not going to lose. Turnbound Leech. Putting big boy into the yard. Yeah, Agent of Treachery. There it is. Alright, let's see if we can hit 2 Reliquary Towers. We hit 1 Reliquary Tower, but we hit the other Treasure Hunt, so it's not the end of the world. So we want a turn 6 Elenora. In theory. Looks like they don't have any reanimation at the moment. Or the 4th land. One or the other.
Let us plan for the trials ahead.
They should have probably attacked with Tonebound Lich first, so that they could, in theory, reanimate Agent of Treachery. Even post-combat is very useful. Alright, Treasure Hunt again, let's go. There's Elenora. Yeah, it's times like this where, you know, another Mystic Sanctuary would have been nice. I'd probably have to swap out the Sulphur Falls for Steam Vents, though, at that point as well. I can't believe I'm discussing the finer points of deck building a Treasure Hunt deck. How have we gotten to this point? I really just do not know. How to optimize your Treasure Hunt deck. Alright, there's Agent. Stealing my tower. Boo hiss. Wanting me to discard to hand size. It's very rude, honestly.
A quest of mystery.
Luckily for me, I'm very good at Magic the Gathering, and therefore I have a Reliquary Tower waiting for me. But I fear my opponent is also very good at Magic the Gathering, and therefore they will probably be able to kill me before it matters. Alright, we're at 8. They can steal another land, that will lose me the game. They can find a Dracoseth, that will lose me the game. They can Thought Erasure me, that will lose me the game. seeing, you know, a little bit of a theme going on here. They can counter this Elenora, that will lose me the game. They can kill this Elenora. It will lose me the game. But it won't put me any further from defeat. Because I'm already defeated. In theory. Dispersal? Oh my. Okay. Okay. I think we're actually literally just dead on board, right? Yeah, we're dead on board. Royal Scion's ults. Deal 7. Swing and kill. Yeah. Alright. I felt like that was a close game. Lots of back and forth for sure. I don't know why Reanimator is like the deck that we get paired against, but it is. So, it is what it is. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. A bit of a goofy one, bit of a short one. But honestly, between this and playing Standard, I'd rather play this every day. So, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, let's go through some changes that you should make to the deck. Sir Elenora maybe shouldn't be a 2 of. I kind of like the idea of having a spare one, though, on the off chance that it gets killed, because obviously Mystic Sanctuary is not going to bring back any one of these things, so you might need to find yourself a new X Elenora. But yeah, 3 Mystic Sanctuaries is all you're really ever going to need. I can't imagine you'll need any more than that, to be honest. So, you know, that's kind of the end deck. Actually, we want Steam Vents as well, don't we? We want some Steam Vents. There we go. That's your final deck list. It's probably a little bit more improved than the last one, but don't really expect to have any skilled-based matches, because we're playing Treasure Hunt. So, you know, I expect lots of comments about how I could improve this deck. Need I remind you, we're playing Treasure Hunt. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. If you like some goofy things like this, then by all means let me know down in the comments section below. But other than that, guys, we'll be back for some more Magic the Gathering action. Not sure what I'm going to play tomorrow. It's going to be a bit of a mystery, but I imagine this game is a bit of a surprise as well. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye!